What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today we've got some good news. The State of the Galaxy has just dropped for April 2020. And I know you guys have probably come to this video because of the title, and you know The Mandalorian is coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I know this is something that the player base has really been wanting since that show has dropped, and couldn't be more excited about it myself. So let's hop over and look at the post that they gave us today. So the very first part, we are going over Galactic Legends, a little bit of fluff that I'm not going to get into there. We've been negative enough about this game when it comes to Galactic Legends, so let's move forward and really be excited about Mandalorian. And one really nice thing about this post is they gave us a lot of information about 3 characters that are coming with the Mandalorian. Hopefully there's going to be more, but we know that there's at least going to be 3. I'm definitely thinking there's going to be more. There's a lot more to do, character-wise with the Mandalorian. But the very first one is going to be Grief Karga. And one really nice thing too is they gave us some information about what they're thinking kit-wise with these characters. And with him, obviously he's the leader of the Bounty Hunters Guild in the show, and they're looking to bring him on as a support to the attack-heavy Bounty Hunter squad, experimenting and interacting with Bounty Hunter payouts, which is going to be really cool. One thing nice that's I really enjoy about the Bounty Hunters in general is all of them have leaderships, and adding another character with leaderships in there, and then somebody who has a specific in show thing of as far as dealing with bounties and stuff, I think is going to be really cool. It kind of goes down to like him giving out more bounty pucks. I'm really kind of interested to see how he comes out as a leader. I really enjoy the Bounty Hunter faction as a whole, and I think adding another stellar leader in there, giving them even more uses, is going to be a lot of fun to have that in game. So really cool that they're giving us an insight on what they're planning on to do with some of these characters. So next one, we're looking at Kyra Dune. I really enjoyed her in the show, so I'm really happy to see her make an appearance in game. She is actually going to be getting a Rebel tag along with a Scoundrel tag from what it looks like here, which kind of brings in something that I'll focus on here in a minute that I was thinking about as I was reading this. But with Rebel tag, what could be really cool there is obviously some of the driest factions in the game right now are Empire and Rebels. Outside of CLS, if you take out those 3, the Rebels are really not that great of a faction, not a whole lot of fun to play besides those 3. So I'm hoping that they come back and maybe do some reworks to some of those old Rebel characters as part of bringing in the Mandalorian, because they are going to be focusing on, spoiler alert, Empire Strikes Back going forward as well next month, that they're going to hit in the path forward that they're going to be giving us. So got a lot of really exciting Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news, but giving her a Scoundrel tag and a Rebel tag, I think will be really cool. It says she's going to be shaping up to be an additional tank for Rebel squads, but also provide Scoundrel teams with an additional damage dealer, which is kind of interesting. They're saying tank on one side and then a damage dealer on the other side. So is she going to be both, or is it going to be based off of what team she's in, on what role she fills, which would be kind of cool if she's under a Rebel leader, then she's doing a tank role, and then if she's under a Scoundrel leadership, then she's doing damage. So there's a lot of kind of interesting things that they could do there if they go that route, for sure. But one good thing, like, hands off CG, like, you guys put out a great character model here. If this is what we see in game, this will be one of the best character models they've done in a while. Like, if you look at her face compared to the face of the actress up here, really good job. Like, I'm really excited that this is the way that the character is going to look. Hopefully this is the way that it makes it in game, because I think she looks better than the Galactic Legends turned out. Especially Rey, but Kylo is very cool looking. I'll give it to Kylo. I do enjoy the helmet that they did for him for the new Galactic Legend, but they did an excellent job on Kyra Dune here, if this is the model that we see in game. And then last but not least, of course, we've got Mando himself coming in. No mention of Baby Yoda yet. We don't know how he's going to play in. And they're a little bit mysterious on exactly how Mando is going to be used. But obviously, he's going to be a bounty hunter. Where I'm kidding the question is maybe are we going to see the neutral tag come into play with this faction coming in? Because if you think of Kyra Dune, if she comes in with a Scoundrel and Rebel tag, how is she going to have synergy with a dark side character that would be a bounty hunter here, and then a bounty hunter with Reef Karga. So what can that be going forward? It would be nice to see them actually use that neutral tag, have people be able to jump around faction-wise and still function correctly, because you do have those characters in the game that kind of tread that light side and dark side phase. That would be really neat for them to add that into the game, and it could be a perfect time to add that in, and then give a little boost to the community if they do that well. I think it would be something that generally would be liked across the board. And then lastly, we get a little bit from the Road Ahead schedule. And the really cool thing here is we also have plans to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back next month. So it will be an action-packed quarter. I really hope that they live up to that action-packed quarter thing. My one thing with CG right now, and I really hope that they do this, like make Mandalorian, make this Empire Strikes Back month, make it playable to your player base. Don't do another 90 or 1% thing. Like, give it to everybody. 1% of the player base probably had access to Galactic Legends. It was fun to watch them. It's fun to watch some of the videos as far as seeing them in action. But I wasn't a part of it. Probably everybody watching my channel is not a part of it. Like, let us be a part of the fun in the game. I'm assuming that these characters are probably going to come out as marquee characters. Maybe they'll do some different stuff though. Like maybe they'll do like they did with the Hyena Bomber and put it on an extra Cantina thing. So the more Cantina energy you do, you can get it as extra drops. I know with mine, I think I got it to like 5-star right off the bat, which would be really cool if they did some characters that way. So maybe they're not just going to focus on marquee characters, but hopefully they're just playable for us. We get to have some fun with the events. Maybe it's a fun event for them to unlock, and then really looking forward to Empire Strikes Back as well. I think that that's a great opportunity, hopefully, for them to do some reworks of Empire and Rebels and make those factions more fun to play. Because right now you've got CLS, and then you've got Palpatine lead, and you got Palpatine Thrawn, but they're not good because they have the Empire tag. They're good because they're Sith. Or like Thrawn is good because he's just a great plug and play character. One of probably the second best plug and play character in the game. And then obviously definitely Palpatine does more in Sith teams than he does Empire teams. But make these playable. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited? I'm definitely excited. I really hope that they make it fun for us. Include the entire community. God, we definitely need that in this game right now. To have some fun stuff for everybody to play. So please do that, CG. Let me know what you think. What characters are you looking for? I'll leave a link to, I've got another video that I did earlier about the characters that I want to see come out this year based on the content that they're giving us. So, maybe you'll enjoy that as well. But I will see you guys in the next video, and have fun out there on the holotables.